Okay, let's try to do a circuit experiment. The IOLab device has on it both digital and analog inputs and outputs, and so we can actually measure up to 6 or 7 analog things at the same time. 3 are very easy. You can select them right here, analog 7, 8, and 9. So we'll use those today, and we're going to use pin D6 as an output voltage source. And so let's just try this by hooking up a simple experiment using some resistors. I have 3 10K resistors right here and some wires, so I'm just going to wire this up. So we'll make a resistive divider like that, and there, and like that, let's say. And so let's make the left side of this ground. So let's just take a wire, put it in there, and hook it up to one of these many ground pins over here. So I'm just shoving the wire right into the connector on IOLab. So that's going to be the ground. Let's use D6 here as the voltage source that goes to the other side of this thing. So we'll put that right there. Okay, so there we go. And let's measure the voltage using A7, A8, and A9. So let's make A7 measuring the input voltage to this thing. At the top side, we'll have A8 measuring a little bit farther down the resistive chain, right there. And we'll have A9 measuring the voltage between the second and third resistor. So there we go. So let's go over here now to the software, and I'm just going to select A7, 8, and 9. And then it's always good if I turn on the remote. And now we need a way to control D6, our output on this thing, which is right here. And so we're going to go to Options, Output Config. And here now you can see we can turn on the D6 output pin. So if we turn it on, we have the option of selecting 0 volts or 3.3 volts. Those are the 2 voltages that we can send out on D6. So let's just start recording. Here we go. Then I'm just going to click 3.3 here. And so what you're seeing are the voltages being measured by the device. Let's set that back down to 0. Back up to 3.3. Back down to 0, and let me stop. So here we go. Let's stretch this out so we can see all this at the same time. And so let's start with A9 down here. So it turns out that the output pin, D6, goes between 0 and 3.3 volts. And so since right here we are getting 1/3 of that voltage, we expect 1.1 volts down here. And in fact, that is what we're getting, 1.1 volts. On the next one, we expect 2.2 volts because we're 2/3 of the way up. And on the top one, we would expect 3.3 volts. And the only reason we see 3 here, 3.0, rather than 3.3, is that the reference voltage to the ADCs internal to the device right now max out at 3 volts. We will change the firmware to make this 3.3 soon. But right now, you can't measure a voltage higher than 3 volts with the device itself. So this would like to be 3.3, but it really just says 3. That's all it can do, 2.2 and 1.1. So you can see how you can make measurements on voltages, and you can actually send voltages out. And in the next video, we'll try making an RC circuit and measuring a time constant.